Hello my conscious queens, welcome back to another video, and to my new subscribers, welcome. I'm so happy to have you in my YouTube community. Thank you so much for all the likes, comments, subscribes, shares, all of that good stuff. I appreciate it, and I appreciate you so much. I'm on my way to get my nails done, and I wanted to do this quick video for you guys about showing up for yourself. And it's basically an extension of self-love. And you know, I'm just so grateful to be in the position that I'm in right now. There was a time where I couldn't afford to do my nails. I couldn't afford to go and get my nails done. I couldn't afford to take my daughter along with me and have this experience with her and share with her and teach her from a young age, because she just turned 2 in July, and I want to teach her from a young age what it means to show up for yourself. And I mean this in a physical sense as well. You know, so much of the time we leave ourselves, we abandon ourselves, and that is when we run into major problems. That is when we have relationship issues, when people walk all over us, when we get manipulated by others, when we start losing who we are. We lose ourselves in the process of life. And that is why I make it a point now that I can afford it to do the things that I want to do for myself. This is my way of showing up for myself. So like I said, it wasn't always the case where I could afford to go and get my nails done, but now I'm in that position, and so I'm going to do it. Showing up for yourself can look different for everyone. For some people, that means waking up every day and doing your meditation. No matter what, you make sure that your time is your time. For some of you, it may mean taking a nice long bath or getting out in nature on your own and just being by yourself. Whatever it means to you, showing up for yourself is extremely important. Because if you don't show up for yourself, and if you don't show the world how you want to be treated, because they learn how to treat you based on how you treat yourself. And if you don't show up for yourself, if you don't show that you are important, that you are high priority, that you are high maintenance in some cases, and it's okay. Ladies, it's okay to be high maintenance. I am high maintenance, and I love that I'm high maintenance, because I don't want just anybody to maintain me. It takes a certain level. Let me put it this way. I have a high standard for myself, and I'm not going to allow just anyone into my life. You need to meet that standard. And if I'm too high maintenance, if my standard is too high, that means you fall short of my criteria. And that's okay. I don't want a big circle of friends. I only want a select few people in my life who support me, who encourage me, who are, you know, 100% with me and for me. If you are not serving me, if you are not helping me grow or helping me evolve, or even just making my day better in some way, then I don't want you, and I don't want your energy around me. It might sound harsh, but that's just the way it is. And I had to learn this the hard way. I had to learn that giving is not making me a better person. If anything, it's depleting me. It's making me feel bitter and resentful that I must just give, I must give. But no one is giving to me. When I stop to realize that I need to give to myself, when I give to myself, the universe will give me. Other people will give me, because they are learning how to treat me based on how I treat myself. And if I show up for me, the universe will show up for me. Everyone else will show up for me, because they take their cues from how I treat myself. And that's one of the main lessons that I want to instill in my daughter. And that is to treat yourself like the best person you've ever come across. You know, treat yourself with respect, treat yourself with love, spoil yourself. indulge in all of the things that you want to do. That is why I get so, I don't want to say angry, but I get so disappointed when people say things like, oh, I can't afford that. I could never afford to go and get my nails done. And, you know, all of the thing is, you don't make yourself a priority. And then you are resentful when somebody else does. When somebody else gets the attention, when somebody else gets their nails done, when somebody else shows up for themselves, you are resentful because you don't do that for yourself. And the thing is, it's not about everyone else. It's about you. It's about you. How do you show up for yourself? What does that look like to you? Okay, so that's basically all I wanted to say. I know this is an extremely short video. But yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know that it's okay. It's okay to show up for yourself. And you should be showing up for yourself, because if you don't do it, no one else is going to do it. And if you want other people to show up for you, if you want the universe to show up for you, it begins with you. You need to show up for yourself before all of those things can fall into place. And, you know, it's been an interesting journey for me, because I was looking forward to this so much. There was a time where I couldn't afford anything. I couldn't afford to buy food. I couldn't afford to buy diapers for my child. I couldn't afford anything. I was at rock bottom. But I knew that some things needed to change in order for me to get where I am right now. And it's just so satisfying when you do things, and in the process of doing it, you fall so in love with just the routine of it that you forget what your outcome was. And before you know it, you've manifested it, and it's right happening right now. And that's exactly what happened to me, you know. When things hit rock bottom for me, I went feet first. I dove into, or is it head first? I jumped straight into self-development 100%. Now, I was always into self-development, but I went into it with the outcome of, even if I get nothing else out of this, I want to be a better person. And I started developing these rituals and these practices that I do every day. You know, yoga, meditation, reading, learning more. Gratitude is a big one. I did a video yesterday. I recorded a video yesterday on gratitude and how it changed my life. And all of these things, I still continue to do those practices, and all of these things brought me here. It took me out of that dark hole, that dark space I was in. It removed all of the negative people from my life. It pushed me into freedom in a lot of senses. And I'm still on a journey. I'm still working towards much bigger goals. But where I am now is such a happy place. And I'm so peaceful inside, knowing that I created this. I manifested this. I created this. And one of the things I learned from one of my teachers is that you cannot receive your manifestations. You cannot receive everything you are asking for and wanting of the universe if you do not prepare your vessel, if you do not prepare yourself to receive. And how I prepared myself to receive is by doing those things, preparing my body, preparing my mind, preparing everything, physical, mental, emotional, being ready to receive what you are asking for. And it's such a beautiful journey. It is so magical and it is so wonderful. And I just want all of that. I want that for all of you. And I know some of you may be sitting there and you're not doing your best. You're not feeling your best. And things are not going as great as you hoped it would be, or not going as good, or you know, a lot of things are going on in the world. We've got COVID, people are losing their jobs, or people have already lost their jobs, people are losing their homes, and it's a tough time. but also what a time it is to be alive. So that's all I have to say for today. If this channel resonates with you, please consider subscribing. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.